Okay, we're going to look at a key offensive play for Penn State late in the game. It's 3rd and 10. Penn State on their own 25. They need a field goal to tie the game, less than a minute left. Gophers are going to line up in a 2-4-5 formation. So they have two down linemen here. They've got four linebackers in here, and then five defensive backs. What you can't see, there's actually two high safeties. This is one of them, and then the other is off the screen. So he's actually lined up right about the hash or just off the hash. So the Gophers are going to be in man coverage. They're going to rush four. And what's going to happen is Penn State's going to run a crossing route over here. They're going to run a couple guys off. And the catch is going to be made on a route that comes over the middle here, and the throw is going to be late. So you have this corner right here in man coverage. He's in bump and run. They'll bump initially, and the wide receiver will get an outside release, which plays into how the safety ends up playing the ball. And he's going to throw it late, and they're going to end up picking up the first down. So let's take a look at the next picture. So you can see here, this is the bump and run happening right here. Wide receiver, they both get their hands on each other. It's right near the line of scrimmage, so there's not going to be a penalty. You can identify right away man coverage. This receiver's coming over the middle, and the cornerback is following him rather than trading it off as a zone. So what you have here is with bump and run and a safety, both safeties are able to help on each side of the ball, so they're each side of the field. So they're essentially playing half the field. They can help out where they want. Being that it's press coverage, there isn't outside or inside leverage. He's playing this head up, and again, the wide receivers get to get an outside release. So just wanted to throw this in to show good pressure. A couple Gophers coming late. He ends up throwing it off his back foot. This is the ball right here. Ends up throwing it off his back foot. Does get it off in time. And the ball, again, is sort of lobbed over the middle. It looks like he has more separation here, but the corner plays it pretty well. He was pretty tight in coverage. Again, wide receiver ended up with a little bit of an outside release, and then came over the middle and came to the ball. So it looks like there's more separation, but he's diving for the ball. The safety, as we're going to see in another angle, is still back here, not close enough to make a play on the ball. Okay, so here's the replay showed some good view from the back here. You can get a look. So again, these are the defenders providing pressure. So here's the corner, and at this point, again, just locked up with the wide receiver in good coverage. This is the safety that we couldn't see in the first couple pictures that was out of the screen. So he's essentially helping out on this half of the field. Another safety is helping out on the other. So he's watching the ball, and because this is an outside release, my guess is he's protecting against a corner route, which would actually be the wide receiver coming in and then coming back out this way, protecting against that route. So you're going to see he gets a little bit late break on the ball. So here's the ball released right here. And safety initially makes a step this way and has to come back when he sees a trajectory. The ball has to come back this way to the middle of the field. But here's the quarterback. He threw it late and sort of floated it over the middle. And again, you can see not much separation yet. So you can see on the final frame, the ball is going to end up landing somewhere over here. And here's the corner and the safety. They're not close enough. This wide receiver has position and lays out, makes a nice catch. So weren't able to be in position. Quarterback lays the ball right in the middle of the field where only his receiver can catch it. And not quite enough pressure, not early enough pressure to make the sack. So they end up converting. Big play.